I wanted to offer you a verbal explanation of the 4 main projects in this class or assignments. I know that many of us do prefer online classes these days, and it's good in our busy world. But I also like to offer more of a personal connection through these videos. And I know I'm not a professional videographer, but hopefully these will be of help to you. Now, first of all, our discussion board posts are important because here is where I offer you professional readings, videos that might be of importance to you. So please read the articles, view the videos, maybe look at the PowerPoints, and then consider the prompt question before posting your answer. These answers are always due on Sunday nights for this class, and then you respond to one person by the following Tuesday. The dates are not the following, by the next Tuesday, 2 days later. Everything's always due by midnight, so keep that in mind. And I think it's important that you know that I will only put up a week or so ahead of time on the discussion board posts. Now, I know that students usually ask for everything at once, and this is something I hear from students at the end of the semester on occasion. But the research clearly tells us that it's important for me to react to what you're telling me on the discussion board posts. So I might choose different articles, I might choose a different video or word a prompt slightly differently based on what you've done in the previous weeks. So just like you do with your students, I try to respond to your needs. And secondly, the research on online classes tells us it's not good to upload everything at once because sometimes students like to do everything right away and then they don't have that necessary processing time. So I'll upload a week or so in advance, but that's about it. That's the discussion board post. Each one of those is worth 5 points a week. And on the syllabus, I have posted the schedule for when you will receive the grades. I know students don't like to wait until the end to get their 40 points. They like to kind of know how they're doing all along. And so I post them in 3 different chunks. And you can see those dates on the syllabus. Our first project is the wordless picture book assignment. So I suggest that you really start looking for a wordless picture book that fits your needs in your classroom or the students with whom you work. So take a look at the rubric. It's in the syllabus at the end, and you do need to teach your lesson to a small group and provide a reflection on that. So take a look at that, decide on your wordless picture book. I will also post several suggestions for you, and I have put some videos up right now in the class 1 for you to take a look at. The second project, or the second written project besides the discussion board posts, is the informal and formal assessment paper. And in this, you analyze 3 informal assessments. Now I have a folder up on Blackboard of all the assessments that you can look at. Sometimes students in the past have been a little confused. Is it 3 assessments in all? No, it's 3 informal plus the WIDA, which is the formal assessment. So keep that in mind. And by the time that paper is due, we have had a number of readings. So I want you to apply the class readings to that paper. And that's important to do. And then you also have to give a student that you have in a classroom or in your school one of those informal assessments. And you will see that you need to kind of explain those assessment results in terms of the student's background and describe some possible instruction based on the results of that assessment. Now, this assessment can be any one of those three that you chose to analyze. And then finally is the professional book study. Now, this is important that you choose your book right away. I've taught this class many times, and I know that if somebody's going to not get the grade they want in this class, it's because they didn't choose their book soon enough in the class and start reading it. So in order to encourage that, I have posted a discussion board where you're simply to tell me the title of your book, and that needs to be done by April 10th, just so we can all be sure you're reading your books. And I'm happy to help you if you have a particular interest or a particular need. Please let me know, and I'll help you find a book to read. And then you're going to make a book flyer for that, and you can see the components of the professional book study in our syllabus. So those are the assignments in the class: the discussion board, the wordless picture book assignment, and I really want you to think also in that wordless picture book assignment about those discussion board classes, discussion board posts that you have been reading up until then. I've tried to make sure we do our discussion boards in the order of your assignments so that they will be helpful to you as you complete each assignment. After the wordless picture book, we're going to do the informal and formal assessments project, and then finally the book flyer project. Please ask me any questions you have. If you have a particular need about something, I'm here to support you. Okay? Thanks so much for taking the class.